Welcome to the 11th tool, that is Subtotal. Yes friend, this is an amazing tool. So get started with it. We have a Subtotal worksheet and we have some of the data, like in the column A we have salesperson, in the B column we have product, C column we have units, and D column we have unit per price, and lastly in the E column, that is the most important measure for this particular data, is sales, right? So we have this kind of a data. Now what I want, basically I want a subtotal to be created. I want a subtotal separately for the fudge brownie. I want a subtotal for the vanilla. I want a subtotal for the chocolate chips. Then I want a subtotal for strawberry, and so on. So how are we going to create that? Now this is not in a good order. So first of all, I just create an order for this. Just click on this products and we just arrange into the alphabetical order. Means A to Z order. Sort according to A to Z. Now what I'm going to have, I have choco chips, means chocolate chips. On the B, now we have chocolate chips altogether, then we have fudge brownie altogether, then we have strawberry, and lastly we're going to have vanilla. Now overall number of rows we have is something around 42, excluding the header. Now what we are supposed to go, now let me just tell you, like, we want the subtotal for this particular part. Now what is the subtotal? That is 5773.40. now we want to calculate this subtotal. Now how we can do that? Just simply go over there and just insert a row. Now what are supposed to do? Just type the formula sum and just make the sum of all these. What are the values? 5773.40. now this is the same value I'm getting here also, right? Now this is a confirmation of the right value. Now again we have to create, so I will going to create again. Right, so I will be creating that equal to sum, and then again doing for this data. Now what is the value coming out to be? 7831.20. now just let me just check this value, 7831.0, and I will be keep doing for strawberry, I will be keep doing for vanilla, but this will going to take lot of time, and it requires lot of hard efforts, right? So what I will be doing, I will be removing this time, right? And I will be using a tool which is called Subtotal. This is an amazing tool. I show you how we can go with this tool. Let me just go to the home and let me just go to the data, and in the data we're going to have something in the outline. Now, the tool there is available is Subtotal. Just simply click on the Subtotal. Now what we're going to have, this is a separate pop-up box in front of us. Now at each change in product, what do you want? The subtotal according to the product, or subtotal according to the salesperson, units, and so on. So we want the subtotal to be by the products, because we want to calculate the subtotal for the choco chip and the fudge brownie, then we have strawberry, and then for the vanilla. Now what kind of function we want to apply? We are looking for the subtotal. When we are looking for the subtotal, we are looking for the sum. Now if you want the things for the count, you can do the count as well. Now you can do the average, max, main, product, whatever you feel like. But generally in case of subtotal, we people are applying the sum as a part. Now just do it and click OK. Now what we're going to have, now this time again you have the same subtotal. Now you can see the same subtotal. I just mark it with a separate color. All right, now this is the color. Now again this is a color for this. Okay, I just do it for this only. Now we have a separate color for the strawberry and the last vanilla. Now this is something really good. Now just select the vanilla. All right. Now this is something really very interesting. Instead of inserting the rows every time and applying the formula of sum, now we have something very special tool called the subtotal. Now it will help us creating the data. Now it will begin to help us in creating the subtotals, basically, right? So we have this kind of values, and the subtotals coming out to be 5773.40. now I show you something very interesting. Now this is an overall sales. I just marked with the overall sale as green. Now this is an overall sales which is 36,046.60 cents, right? Now we are looking for the subtotals. Now each of these are the subtotals, right? Now if you want only subtotals, so what you can do, now if you want only subtotals, there is a trick out there. What you can do, you can see 1 2 3 small boxes out there, and you can see some minus signs out there, right? Now if you just want to make only these subtotals, what you can do is just simply click on the 2, and we have only the subtotals. Yeah, we have only the subtotals, and we just select this area, and we have the value 36,046. This is the same value that is coming out to be in green part. Now if you want only the total part, what you can do, simply click on the 1. Now we have only grand total this time. This is the absolute total, right? Now if you want all your data back, what you can do, you can click this plus sign, or you can just simply click on the third part. Now number 3, we're going to give you the all the data. Now this is very very important to understand. Now what this subtotal will going to help us. Now subtotal will going to give us a total after the every group. Now it is giving us the total after the choco chip. It will going to give the output and the sum just after the fudge brownie, and similarly for the strawberry and similarly for the vanilla. So this is again very very important and understandable tool. Now it will be helping you out in your data to solve big problems, to calculate and inserting the rows. So it is a tedious task. Now use a tool. Now what is the use of tool? Like this is the use of tool that will going to make your work a little simpler, right? So I hope like you understand this, and just practice this small thing. Just practice this small tool. It's a very handy tool and it will going to take you a long way, right? See you in the next video.